this is it, everyone. This is the Direct that we've been waiting for. Ever since the last Direct didn't announce a single Super Mario game, and we've had a whole movie release, I'm really feeling like we're in for something good today. Alright, here we go. Let's start off on a high note. This is the lowest note ever. It's not that bad, I guess. I just miss when Directs actually started off with cool game announcements instead of a game getting DLC that we already knew about. Also, these trainers really need to cut their hair. Like, good God, they can barely see. Well, would you look at that. Sega finally made a good game. A classic return to the 2D formula we were all missing with a gorgeous new art style, 4-player co-op, and water? I bet this is gonna be the only game today that fits that description. It's about time they made a good looking 2D Sonic game that isn't just made by fans. I do kinda worry though about the multiplayer and how it's gonna play with the lightning fast speeds that Sonic games are known for. I just hope the level design doesn't take a hit because of that.
A cozy life is just around the corner.
Did somebody say farm game counter? A new free-to-play action-adventure farming simulator? Oh, those are my favorite words! Can you believe that Atlus has milked this one game more than Nintendo's milked Mario Kart 8? I mean, just look at this gameplay. This game wishes it was Mario plus Rabbids. This game looks less like a Saturday morning cartoon and more like the cel-shaded skins from Fortnite. Not exactly a good thing. Oh boy, another 3-answer question for a game I don't play. How exciting! You know, they could have shown off that big DLC they teased last Direct, but they said f it. What's your favorite cream? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip? Where the hell is chocolate? See, now that's what I thought before I realized to myself, they probably just don't want brown colored ink splatting all over the place. I don't blame them. Wait a minute, you're telling me that an announcement of a new Detective Pikachu game from 5 years ago actually meant something? Part of me thinks this was going to be another 3DS game, until they realized that thing was basically dead in the water. So they just started over and made it for the Switch instead. I mean, look at these graphics, they're hardly any better than the last game on the 3DS. Now, if they revealed the Detective Pikachu movie too to go along with this game, then I would have been sold. Oh, look at that! They're releasing Mario RPG for Nintendo Switch Online. Looks like the leaks weren't real. Fuck! Listen, I get it. This game looks incredible. The graphics are insane, and I love the fact that they actually kept the old art style instead of trying to make it look more like modern Mario. I'm just upset that Geno fans won, alright? I am not ready for the amount of Geno for Smash tweets that are gonna be posted now because of this. But let's look at the positives here. It's goddamn Super Mario RPG. It's about time this game came back in a new HD form, and my god did these cutscenes look beautiful. I'm glad Switch owners are gonna be able to experience a classic Mario RPG for the first time because let's face it, as much as I love Origami King, it's not really an RPG at all. It's funny because this game is basically just Final Fantasy but with Mario characters, so they're literally just baiting Mario fans into playing a good game for once. Like me, I'm one of them. The real highlight of this game though, is that we will finally be getting Fat Yoshi in HD. Alright, literally 5 seconds after that, we get our first look at a brand new goddamn Princess Peach game? At first I thought this was a new side mode for the Mario RPG remake, but this is a completely new game. This is the weirdest thing they could possibly announce. I mean, the last Peach game was just a small little spin-off on the DS, but now they're making something that looks goddamn magical. We don't even get a name for it. Just like 15 seconds of gameplay and then announcing it's coming out next year. Sure, Nintendo, sure. Okay, another 5 seconds pass and we see a port of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for Switch. What are you guys doing? They don't even elaborate on this one too much either. They just show a bit of gameplay then tell us it's coming out next year. Like damn, all these crazy looking games are coming out this year, but the port of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon from the 3DS was just too much. I feel like they just announced these games to be like, look guys, Mario, Peach, and Luigi are all getting games. Isn't that awesome? And like, yeah, it is awesome, but Jesus Christ, calm down.
A silent hope lies in a world without words.
Really? I see 6 right here. Technically 8. What a cool and unique looking action RPG. Oh, and what's that? Are those farming elements? Looks like it's another point for the counter. Oh my goodness, the very next game is a farming one too? Just like a tumor, this counter's growing quick.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
Now, I don't know why, but when I first heard that, all I could think about was, oh my god, they're gonna show a new Plants vs. Zombies game? Then I realized, no, you idiot, it's just Pikmin. Now, as much as it pains me to do this, Pikmin is still technically a farming game. I mean, you can't tell me that plucking these dudes from the ground isn't farming. So, into the counter it goes. Otherwise, this game is still looking like loads of fun. They revealed a new mode called Dandori Battle, and even a brand new Pikmin type, the Glow Pikmin. Wait just a second. These dudes are green! I've been asking for a green Pikmin ever since the last Nintendo Direct, and now it's actually happening? Huh. Next time I should ask for F-Zero or something. But yeah, this game looks like it's gonna be a huge upgrade for the franchise. And honestly, I just want to explore that giant house. Apparently the Pikmin train just doesn't stop, because they randomly dropped the news that Pikmin 1 and 2 are now both available on the Switch this instant. It's so cool that now every mainline Pikmin game is just available on one console. Now beginners can play whichever one they want before 4 releases.
Music and pigeons? Sounds pretty cool.
Oh god.
You're a pigeon.
What? Oh, thank God it's not a realistic looking pigeon simulator. That would have actually been cool instead of whatever the hell this is. A minigame based battle royale game. This is just Fall Guys, but terrible. And as a Fall Guys player, that's a pretty low bar. Also, come on, that literally just looks like a dick. You're not fooling anyone here. That's just a penis. Alright, now, what's this? A 3D platformer from the Sonic Mania devs, you say? Pretty interesting statement, given that Sonic Mania was literally just a 2D Sonic game that played like the ones from the 90s and reused level themes. Not to say that that's bad or anything. In fact, the game's amazing. But how does that translate into creating a completely brand new 3D platformer? Apparently pretty well, because from what I can see, this game actually looks pretty interesting. The yo-yo mechanic seems like one of those movement options that'll never get old, and I really like how the graphics look too. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays when it releases, but for now, it's looking good. But who cares about that, cause the real hype news just dropped. Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass is right around the corner, and they finally revealed the bathroom track. This has been data mined for so long at this point, so finally seeing it for the first time is just great. But who cares about that again? Because now we've got PD Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek in the game? They're just spoiling us at this point. Who even needs Mario Kart 9? PD Piranha is such a cool dude. It's always good to be able to play as him. Wiggler isn't even in Mario Kart Tour, so none of us thought he was gonna show up, which just makes his inclusion cooler in my eyes. And Kamek? This dude has been shafted from Mario Kart for decades now. He was even leaked to be in Mario Kart 8 when it first released, but he never saw the light of day. Now with this DLC, he's finally gotten the spot he rightfully deserves in a console Mario Kart game. We should all really strive to be like him someday. I think the weirdest part about this new wave though is how we got 3 characters this time around. I really thought they were gonna escalate the amounts per wave, like having 2 in wave 5 and 3 in wave 6. And now it just feels all out of whack. Whatever though, the final 2 better be Diddy and Funky Kong. The Kongs have really gotten shafted this game. Wow, look at that. A Square Enix remake that mixes 2D and 3D. I've never seen that before. That's so cool! Can you imagine if the Mario RPG remake looked like this? Just imagine. Oh my god, is this what I think it is? I actually can't believe it. They're doing a spiritual successor to WarioWare Smooth Moves and having us use both Joy-Cons for the micro games? I've been waiting for something like this ever since the Switch launched. What's even crazier is the fact that WarioWare Get It Together just released literally 2 years ago. and it didn't even sell that well at all, so the fact that they're doing another one so soon is really shocking to me. Thank God they are though, cause this looks like it's gonna be a blast. Smooth Moves was already one of the most fun games ever, so having another game like it will be awesome. Alright everybody, we're reaching the end here. Just a few more announcements to go. We've got Nintendo's own convention, Zelda's Toes, and...
Onward and upward.
What the hell is this? Okay, so clearly this is a new 2D Mario game that actually looks like it's creative for once. But let's focus on this opening shot. For some reason, my first reaction when I saw this was that it looked like a mobile shovelware Super Bob World type game, which I know might sound harsh, but damn it, that's what I was feeling. I'm pretty sure it was the mix of the ukulele music, the new art style, and especially the UI. I don't know why, but I can really see the UI like this being used in a mobile Mario clone. But of course, after 5 seconds I realized, oh wait, this actually looks awesome, because holy shit does this game look awesome! Wait a minute. This is a classic return to the 2D formula we were all missing with the gorgeous new art style, and it has 4-player co-op. Oh my god, and it has water! Take that, Sonic! This game literally looks like Nintendo made it out of spite to the people who were saying the new Super Mario Bros. Games were too boring. I mean, I can barely even tell what the hell is happening in this footage. But that's exactly what I want to feel. After 4 straight games of the same new soup style in a row, it's about time we got to change a pace like this, and it looks better than ever. I know I was comparing the art style before to a mobile game, but that's probably because New Soup Condition made a Mario looking a certain way, when in reality the animations in this game are way more expressive than anything from that series, especially when you compare them side by side. There's even more playable characters this time around. Now Peach and Daisy get their 2D debut. You know, if there's 2 people I didn't want to win this direct, it's Geno fans and Daisy fans, but whatever. I just can't wait to get my hands on this game. And it's coming out the same week as Sonic and Spider-Man? Dear God, it's gonna be a war. And that was the Nintendo Direct. Oh my god, it was good for once? This was a way better Direct than most of the other ones we've been having recently. I mean, there was just so many cool looking games revealed. Listen, I get it. If you're not a Mario fan, then this Direct probably didn't do that much for you. But for us Mario heads, it was incredible. It even felt like a better Mario Direct than the actual Mario Direct from 2020. That's all I really have to say though. Let me know in the comments if you like this Direct or if you think it needed more penis pigeons. But for now, I'll see you next time.